Hey, what's up, everyone? Today I want to talk about taxes, my perspective on taxes, how they're a good thing, but could also be just an absolutely horrible thing at the same time. Just varies on the situation. But before I continue, consider going and checking out my other platforms. Links will be in the description or pinned down in the comments below on YouTube. As well, you can notice I still got some nasally issues going on because I'm still recovering from my sickness, so bear with me here. But like seriously now, I am a libertarian type, and I know I'm committing blasphemy to their religion by being okay with taxes. But like on a serious note, any idiot can understand the benefits of taxes when they're used properly, right? And just like I can understand where the taxationist theft types are coming from, because any idiot can also understand the overtaxation only results in really bad things, right? Just people and working class and middle class just having their finances destroyed, eviscerated, and so on. But it's also good to consider a lot of our taxes are being leached or just completely siphoned under the radar by into pockets of politicians, bureaucrats, elites, conglomerates within these people, etc. So I just genuinely think as a society we can and should be okay with having a small portion of our money taken from us. It is to help people in need, right? Like, think of this. Think of a person, they're 30 years old, they started working at 16, and believe it or not, that's not me. I'm only reaching my 30s in a couple years. They've been paying they've been paying taxes for quite a while now, as you can tell, but they just hit hard times, so they're in need of help. Good thing we have some social programs to try and get this person back on their feet. A little bit of rent assistance, help them find a job, freaking a little bit of food stamps to make sure they can actually eat. You know what I mean? Make a small little sacrifice now of our money, just a small bit is all I'm saying. I'm not saying some excessive amount because no. But like this guy, to get this person back on their feet and back in the economy will benefit the economy more than to let them just fall into hard times and not be able to get back into the economy and fall into hopelessness and nihilism and everything like that. Now, I also understand there's a problem with this because I'm not fucking naive, all right? And I know someone's probably already thought this, but yeah, there's a lot of leeches in our system. And I mean, a lot. I mean, shit, you think of welfare and food stamps, you can already think about it and just how bad it is. There are people that literally won't get up, make attempts to get a job, or will fill out job applications, but purposely screw up their job or anything like that to keep just sitting on the system to be taken care of, which not benefiting society at all, just milking our tax dollars in their hands and living a pseudo-luxurious life. Meanwhile, tax-paying citizens, like me, most of you, probably more than most of you, we're paying taxes, but we don't really get any benefits whatsoever. Sometimes we can actually get it, but like we get screwed a lot. You'd be really surprised. Like currently, our system is already robbing us blind through taxation, and of course with the hidden tax, inflation. Our taxes are being siphoned by others, whether it be leeches or filthy people within conglomerations taking their picking. All right. And then, of course, there's people who genuinely need it, which these people aren't really siphoning the resources. The resources are going to where they're intended to go. Now, if we could find a way to get rid of these leeches and lessen the amount of taxes stolen through our systems, we could be on track to having better social programs. Actual benefits for people on hard times. Find a way to actually benefit tax-paying citizens, and maybe through all of this and fixing it, lower our taxes in general. And there is a way. And for some reason, no one wants to do it. It's so simple. Of course, not everything's just so simple, but holy fuck, all right? Here's a quick one for you right here. 1, create a decentralized auditing business. 2, and this one's a bit of a gray area, but what else are we stuck with here? The system we already have that's fucking us in the ass raw dog anyway? Look, hire many people to audit into receipts, purchases of these people make through these systems, and etc. because, you know, this is literally our tax dollars they're using. All right, I understand this is a violation of privacy. You know, I'm still, this is the only part I haven't come to grips with in this opinion of mine, is I don't like the invasion of privacy aspect. But I feel like, honestly, if you're on a government social program that's paying you just benefits and relief from our taxes, our pockets, I think we the people should know where this money is going, if you're just leeching the system or not, and if our dollars are actually helping families in need and in hard times. And also, I mean, it literally creates jobs like that. Something we really need right now. It's like desperately, especially with the great resignation going on. And seriously, this needs to strictly be decentralized. There needs to be various different teams, no contact with other teams, like completely different departments or different buildings in different areas, all auditing the same information at different times and then sharing final results at different times, blocking ways for them to communicate and fabricate information. So we just get straight to the point of what's going on, all right? This doesn't need to be some bullshit Patriot Act spying on terrorists and other deep state propaganda bullshit. I'm just a man fed up with my tax dollars only somewhat benefiting my communities. I don't want a portion of my taxes going to Joe fucking Blow, who hasn't worked a job in 2 years, won't put on fucking pants in the morning, has a shit stain in half his tiny whities, doesn't take care of himself or make an attempt to recover his life or fucking do anything with it. While some family in need might have been declined these benefits because they make $500 too much gross pay a year, while being already overtaxed to hell, yet Joe Blow gets to live the fucking good life. It's bass backwards, and it fucking pisses me off. It doesn't make sense. And look, I understand this also doesn't solve the money going into the whole wrong people's hands all the time through literal theft and funneling money into shell accounts overseas and such and all that other crap and rabbit hole you can go down. But that won't happen until we make amendments to other parts of the system of politics and amend money in politics, which I honestly, I highly doubt to see the day. But I'd absolutely love to see that day, but the solution's the same here too. Hire teams of individuals to monitor where these tax dollars are going. Sounds IRS-like, and honestly, I mean, the IRS is shit, but it's pretty much because this is the IRS. If the IRS wasn't just a part of the corrupt conglomeration themselves. Again, nothing will change until money in politics is amended. I'm just saying there's moves to be made. They could be made, and they really could change our system for the positive. And I really strongly believe that a small amount of taxation is actually okay when we actually have those tax dollars going into these programs. Like either none to minimal being siphoned out, because let's be real, it's probably almost impossible to get all the leechers or siphoners out of there. But we actually have more money in the pool not going to waste. So then we can theoretically lower taxes on people and hand out benefits, more benefits to people in need. Since now we've probably started saving a few extra $1 million just by kicking out some leeches. That could go to other families or other things, right? Like, I know the world, like, I know it doesn't work like this. But this is just my vision for trying to make some amendments to our tax problem, you know, our politician problem, our leech problem, and all that, our social programs. And it isn't naive to want our system to work as intended without the massive theft and other bullshit. And I'm also aware that our taxes pertain to more than just little social programs that help people get back on their feet. I'm aware that it involves police, firefighters, social service workers, and more. The same shit said earlier still applies here as well. Like less leeches overall in our system, less tax being funneled out by shady means, the higher potential for maybe better pay for these individuals, better training for these individuals, you know, and like maybe better equipment for these places of work, you know, to benefit their communities. It's amazing what that few extra $1 million or even more could do when it's not being stolen and actually put into our programs like it's supposed to be, right? It's amazing how it could work if we actually work to fix the problems. Nonetheless, overtaxation is brutal. It's brutal. Like, what we have now is not working, and it will never work. I'm tired myself. I am just so tired of paying so many taxes and high taxes as well, and just barely having any money for myself or my personal life. I want to live, and so do others. I want to at least, like, I have a few things I want in my damn life too, you know? Like, even saving $100 a month in tax would be a damn blessing. You know what I mean? We need to lower taxes. We need to bring relief to our working and middle classes. There's no excuse to having taxes being this high and having so many taxes. It is literally theft right now. And hopefully that changes, because I'm tired of my taxes not being used accordingly. I'm tired of being overtaxed. I'm tired of not having any money due to overtaxation. I'm tired of my taxes not going to where they're supposed to go. It's just, either tax me a reasonable low amount and use my taxes right, or stop fucking taxing me. That's all, though. Take it easy, all, and have a good day.